Allison.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's James. Three-pointer. They get it back, and Drummond kicks to James. Goes back up, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
The first free throw is good. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
Here's James following the basket by Giannis. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. James against Middleton, down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. No one near James as he lets it go. No good on the quick three. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton leading the charge. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Drummond. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's James. Pass to Davis, just 5 on the clock. And it's Drummond missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And Lopez throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Inside, Lopez with the steal. Goes up, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Lakers trail by 6. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Here's Drummond trying to find Davis. He's got it now. In the corner, it's James. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Davis in the corner. Over Giannis. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Chris Middleton. James kicks to Drummond. Here's Davis. Lets the three fly. LeBron, no good.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here's Giannis. Off target with the open look.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Holiday. High post Lopez. For three, Middleton. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. James in the post. Lopez covering.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus on the game and let my, play and my.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Kuzma, right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuzma's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
And stolen by Harrell. Fast break, the Lakers. Matthews leading the charge.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. Over Harrell. Portis can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 6. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Matthews passes to Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Aston Morrow. Over in the corner, Portis. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 18. And that one hits back iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
There's the pass to Morrow. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Matthews. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Forbes the pass to Portis. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Down low, Mora, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Greg, I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. .55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's the steal. Portis drives in. Lets it go with a three. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Caruso. Teague covering. Out to Kuzma. It's Matthews on the wing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Tucker. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks leading by 8. Teague finds Portis. And Forbes has it in the corner. No good on the triple. Here's Davis. And a missed layup. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense.
Kevin, thank you. Jeff, you guys had...
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo. What made him worthy of that distinction? And would you please, for the audience, say his last name? And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Schroeder passes to James. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by T.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Right side, Portis. Off target on the 15-footer. Lakers trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
LeBron against T. Here's Davis. Another shot. Here's Drummond. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And stolen by Drummond. Poked loose. And Forbes has it in the corner. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Nora. James covering. Teague the pass to Tucker. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Clock at 6. Here's LeBron. Caldwell Pope finds James. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bucks leading by 9. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Schroeder against Holiday. There's the dish to Lopez. The Lakers with the rebound. James in the post. Defended by Middleton. James, no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
To the inside. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Davis.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. And the dunk by Giannis.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Drummond dishes to Schroeder. Back to Drummond. And Lopez pulls it down. Milwaukee leading by 9. Ahead. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Giannis. Middleton's got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Looking to end his cold spell. And the dunk by LeBron.
Wow, LeBron on the roll. This time rocks it.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Double team on Holiday. And stolen by James. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
We can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. Kuzma outside. And So it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
the
case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. That's good from Holiday.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Here's Caruso, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Basket, good. Giannis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Outside Matthews. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Baseline J on the way. No good there. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Tucker finds Teague. Back to Forbes. Pass to Teague. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Caruso grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 14. Stolen by Tucker. Portis drives in. Here's Teague. And the rejection by Harrell. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
To the paint. Tucker the pass to Portis. And he makes that one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Caruso. Teague covering. Caruso kicks to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Nwora, the pass to Teague. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Matthews. Outside Teague. Back to Forbes. Bucks passing it around. Nwora. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Caruso. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so they foul intentionally. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Bucks leading by 17. Teague, the pass to Nora. Portis kicks to Forbes. Oh, that's offensive interference.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bobby Portis.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Pass to Nora. Now Teague to the wing on the left. Forbes, the pass to Teague. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Passes it to Forbes. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Nora, the pass to Portis. Over Drummond. And again, the turnover by the Bucks.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 10-point game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there's the pass to Davis to the middle. LeBron, no luck. Here's Nora. He's guarded by Davis and stolen by Drummond. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. And here's James outside. Misses. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Wednesday, I better see all you playmakers at Dime Time. Here, work with the community to reach the assist goal, and if the goal is met, you'll earn some sweet prizes. And next weekend, you can compete against some powerful trios at Court Conqueror 3-on-3.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday. G8.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center, filling out the middle. Durant, the pass to Griffin. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
From deep, Giannis. Griffin grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Back to KD. The pass to Griffin. Harris looking it over. 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. And Griffin stays with it.
Channeling his off-the-charts athleticism. You can't take your eyes off Griffin after the shot goes up.
For 3, Middleton. Rebound, Brooklyn. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Griffin's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Durant against Lopez. Bounce pass Middleton. Giannis against Griffin. The feed now to Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Harden. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Now here's Harden inside. And it's sent back by Lopez. Holiday, no one around him. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Griffin dishes to Durant. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Middleton with it, and it's Harden picking him up outside Holiday. The rebound by KD. Brooklyn leading by 6. Bobbed up there for KD. Taken away by Holiday. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Irving passes to Griffin. Holiday left side. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Griffin. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
And one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Middleton for 3. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Holiday finds Middleton. Back to Holiday. That's tipped. The Nets with the lead. Here's Irving. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bucks shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Lopez against Griffin. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. That one falls.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Holiday surveying the floor. Middleton against Harris. Trying to get open is Lopez. Offensive rebound. Kicks it down to Middleton. Tries again. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
For three, Durant gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got 5 now.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Holiday against Dinwiddie. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
DiVincenzo with it. Now Green defending. And to Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Dinwiddie left side. Outside, Green. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Holiday. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Trying to get open is Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Luau Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Forbes dishes to T. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Green passes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Bucks trail by 13. Right side Teague. Mora, the pass to Tucker. Dishes it to Teague. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole. We all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Down low. Jordan kicks to Dinwiddie. Pops it up for Jordan. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
The shot's good from Forbes.
Boy, dictating the action. That's what Forbes does here on the drive. And that's what I tell him to keep doing.
Pass to Luwawu. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Brown outside. Fires for three. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from Forbes.
You know, Forbes is slight of frame, guys, but deceptively strong. He can finish through contact if he has to.
Passes to Green. Now the pass to Luwawu. Here's Jordan. Not going to go that time.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter was all about Blake Griffin. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds, and that's all for now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Here's Portis, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Nets leading by 11. There's the lob to Brown. Luwawu, the pass to Jordan. Outside, Green. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Knocked away. Fast break, here they come. Here's Giannis. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Outside, KD. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Nets leading by 6. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Harris. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. Misses from close range. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Bucks trail by 6. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by KD. Holiday against Durant. Back to Giannis. Pass to Middleton. From past the arc. And it's KD with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For 3, Harris. And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you know, it's all about running the right set. And right there, Harris does just that to capitalize.
To the paint. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Durant finds Griffin, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Nets leading by 5. Harden outside, passes it to KD. Poked away, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
Antetokounmpo inside, covered by Irving. Middleton against Harris. From 13, not enough on that one as it misses.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Harris against Middleton. Over Harris. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Brooklyn leading by 7. Durant the pass to Harris. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
Fast break. Here we go. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harris. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Irving passes to Griffin. Knocks it loose. Harris up top. Second shot opportunity. Griffin. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Stolen by Harden. That shot off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
They've got Green. He's out there with Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Bucks trail by 13. Teague left side. Bucks passing it around. The pass to Morrow. Back to Teague. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Tucker. The rebound by the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Pass to Luwawu. Back to Dinwiddie. Jordan high post. And they double up Jordan. Second chance shot. They kick it out to Green. Off target from three-point range. Bucks trail by 13. Back to Portis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Pass to Green. From outside the arc. The shot will not fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. Passes to Tucker. Here's Nwora. Here is Forbes. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Tucker.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
Jordan against Portis. Jordan kicks to Green. From deep. It's rebounded by Portis.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. KD leading the charge.
Man, the confidence Irvin has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Here's Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
A nice shot by Irving.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
The pass to Irving. Harris with it. Five to shoot. And the Nets, another three.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for James Harden.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Forbes, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Boy, when it's coming off of Forbes' fingertips like this, guys, it is cash money. What a pure-looking stroke.
To the middle. Durant, the pass to Griffin. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it go from deep. Durant, no good. Durant against Portis. And Forbes has it in the corner. No good from outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, broadcasting live, 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And looking at the Nets, we've got Durant, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Now here's Harden. Now Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harden. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And tonight, we'll most likely see some stout defense. Chris, both these teams are terrific at limiting points.
Yeah, Kevin, these teams do all the little things on defense well. Great at helping over and contesting shots.
Now here's Drummond. James looking it over. And finished off by LeBron.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. First quarter, just over a minute played. LeBron against KD. Back to Harden. It's stolen by Schroeder. Outside, Davis. And the pass to James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It now much more of a face-up play.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. It lets him maximize what he can do.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Blake Griffin. James with it. Lock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Brooklyn with the ball. Harden outside. Pass to Irving. Oh, Griffin in position.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie. That one made my day.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Caldwell Pope dishes to Schroeder. Kicks it to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Right side, Irving. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Now here's LeBron. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here is Harden. He gets it in there.
Quick and strong and determined. Harden has it all when it comes to scoring in the paint.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Schroeder hits them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fellow.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. The 11-footer. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
So smooth in everything he does. Irving will score the ball from anywhere.
KD against LeBron. Schroeder outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Drummond. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Harden. And that one's good. Drummond.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Harden against Schroeder. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the chemistry Griffin has with his teammates, oh, he's so good at realizing when to jump for the alley-oop.
Outside, Davis. He dishes it to Schroeder. Passes it to James. Davis inside. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets out in front, leading by just 2. Live from Brooklyn. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Harrell. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. And it's Matthews. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Harris outside. Dishes to Jordan. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Harrell. Kuzma passes to Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
An all-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Dinwiddie outside. The dish now to Green. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Caruso looking for an opening. Outside Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie passes to Green. Count it. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Caruso. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Morris. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Jordan against Drummond, and stolen by Drummond. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's blocked by Jordan. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's James.
And he's just so mobile for his size. That's a big part of the value Jordan has at the defensive end. When he's on you, he's too hard to shake, and he had an impact on that shot for sure.
Dinwiddie with the steal. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The kick out to LeBron. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by LeBron.
When you give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
On the wing, Green. It's stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that's going to do it for us here.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Harden out there with Irving, and it's Durant. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Schroeder, and the layup's good off the glass. Nets trail by 4. Harden outside, feeds to Griffin. In the corner, Irving with it. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Griffin trying to get open, and the rejection by James. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, the scrawny strength, the skinny strength of Caldwell Pope catches defenders by surprise. So good at getting fouled and still finding a way to bury the shot.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now, and that's the mindset you need to have playing the Stars going for a championship. man. He's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Harden against Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. To the inside. Griffin with the steal. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Harden.
And Harden is the last guy the D wants to see get loose on the break. I mean, so talented at finishing off of these opportunities.
Good on the shot. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden dishes to Durant. Makes it off the glass.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. James against KD. And here is LeBron. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And James throws it down hard.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Now the pass to Durant. Goes back up, and the rejection by James.
Well, James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
From deep Harden, from beyond the arc, and then some. Harden's got 9.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 2-point game. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Irving surveying the floor. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the layup is good. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Harden kicks to KD. Down low, here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? LeBron James on the wing. And the dunk by James.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Harden against Schroeder. Here's Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Durant against James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to being fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good. James. Nets trail by 5. Dinwiddie outside. He kicks it to Green. Over Morris. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead, up 5. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Markieff Morris is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Matthews. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. From deep, Green. A shot off that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Matthews against Harris. Here's Harrell. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. Here's Jordan. That one doesn't go. Good D by Matthews. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving it plenty.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense. And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and his shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. Kevin Durant's checked in for Harris. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Kuzma outside. Griffin with the steal. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. But they'll get another chance. Matthews against Brown. Griffin on the double team. Kuzma kicks to Harrell. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Nets. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Harden up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Harden, no good. Lakers leading by 4. To the middle. And finished off by Davis.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Harden against Schroeder. Harden the pass to Irving. From deep. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Caldwell Pope finds James. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first. Schroeder hits them both. Nets trail by 8. Harden outside. Pass to Griffin. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
I mean, you know he's crafty when he's close into the bucket. You better foul him. I mean, you love seeing Griffin be poised on these interior shots.
Now here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. LeBron's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Lakers. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Harden with it. He's picked up by James to the paint. And that one's good. Durant.
Durant does such a good job of getting high percentage offensive plays. I mean, you can see that over the years.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Schroeder outside. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Outside for Davis. He feeds it to Drummond. Over Irving. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the defender overreaches right there. Durant recognizes it and quickly baits him into the hack.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. Durant hits them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Pass to Drummond. Back to James. Inside. Nice move. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
In clutch moments, you want your best players to come to bat for you. Luckily for them, Drummond is an all-star type player who feasts off of the pressure.
And here's Harden for 3. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I mean, and these are the kinds of shots this team expects Harden to hit regularly. I mean, just such a talented offensive player.
Left side, Davis. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Schroeder. The feed to Davis. James Harden with the rebound.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been. How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit? It's countless at this point, and he keeps adding to the total.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, missed it. Timeout called, the Nets. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Shot is good. But, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And they're going to call for a review of that last second shot. If they overturn the basket, they'd get a chance to play the overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Schroeder, good D by Harden.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Schroeder outside. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. He dishes it to Drummond. Can't hit from in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Irving passes to Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A seasoned vet with lots of playoff experience, Jordan remained calm under pressure.
Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. In the corner, Irving with it. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
In key moments like this, you need guys like Caldwell-Pope to come through with a huge bucket. Just tremendous focus.
Here's Irving. Harden side. There's the pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Here's James, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Oh, you got to love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. It's Durant on the wing. On the wing, Johnson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. 11 feet away, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Johnson.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Irving kicks to Harden. Pass to Johnson. Here's Jordan. Misses the shot. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They had to scrape and... All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Davian Mitchell, welcome to 2K TV. So excited to have you on the show. Now, you're getting scanned for NBA 2K22. What's that process going to be like? Getting scanned into the game, and now you're going to be able to play.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier on. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks have their...
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Well, great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Now, here's Schroeder. LeBron outside. From deep three-point range, and Lopez pulls it down. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
James looking around. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Middleton outside. Shot from the wing. That one no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Here's Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to LeBron. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still went out.
And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
I'll tell you, Schroeder's a tough kid. You see the added strength. We'll see if he can complete the and one.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight. And the Bucks with possession here. Trailing by 2. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Comes up empty down low.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Schroeder finds James. And the dunk by James.
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with the strong finish.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lopez, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Los Angeles now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And that one, good. James has got 8 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Holiday goes in. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Schroeder surveying the floor. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Drummond working against Lopez. For three, Middleton. Lopez kicks to Middleton. The tray. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 4. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Now here's Giannis. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Middleton. It's tipped. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .40 seconds left in the first. LeBron against Middleton. Right side Davis. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Trying to get open is Davis. And that one's good. Drummond.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Middleton on the wing. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
Free throw drops for James. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Middleton up top. He's defended by Harrell. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. guys. I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. James fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside, James. And finished off by LeBron.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated. And it's been that way all night.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Launches it. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Matthews. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. James finds Harrell. Back to LeBron. Down low. Out to Morris. Another shot out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Right side Teague. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to drop it in. Tucker's got his first bucket of the night.
Perfect play to run there to get a clean look.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Caruso. Teague covering. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma inside. Stolen by Tucker. Portis drives in. And Portis throws it down.
Aggressive, relentless, and Portis handles the ball better than most guys his size.
Here's Caruso. Teague covering. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Here's Caruso. Out to Kuzma. Offensive rebound with the clock winding down, and Kuzma slams it in.
And at Kuzma's size, he could do more of this. Crash the offensive glass, keep the possession alive.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Forbes the pass to Nora. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Portis trying to free himself. Tucker can't get it to go.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jeff Teague.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Portis. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the Bucks miss again. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and LeBron now late in his career. And
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by James.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
A.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And Davis throws it down.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and vertical. AD, one of the few.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Portis kicks to Forbes. Pass to Nora, right wing. Down low, down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma inside. Davis inside, Teague covering. Harrell the pass to Kuzma, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Teague finds Tucker. Outside Teague. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Davis. Teague feeling it out a bit. Here's Nora. The kick out to Teague. The 3. The rebound by the Lakers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Outside Matthews. Left side Davis. Fires from the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bucks trail by 15. The kick out to Teague. There's the feed to Tucker. Inside, Portis, and Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Teague. Here is Forbes. The pass to Teague. Here's Nora. Passes to Portis. Matthews with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Caruso. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And stolen by Harrell. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And that's all started with the hustle by Harrell coming up with that steal. He gives you his all every night.
That one goes. Count it. Forbes has got his first points of the game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Caruso. Teague covering. Davis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 19.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got it and scored.
They'll double him with Harrell. 6 to shoot. Portis trying to free himself. Yep, it counts. Forbes has got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. Lays it up off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Lakers on top, up 19. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Markieff Morris is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Schroeder in at the point.
Bobby Portis doesn't mind a physical game. He takes it, and he dishes it out.
Bobby Portis taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Portis. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Releases from 15. Portis can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
They get it back. Morris dishes to James. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Portis can't get it to go. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope passes to Morris. Schroeder outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Morris trying to free himself up. Here's Drummond. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
James outside. Schroeder with the ball. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
There's a certain electricity to Schroeder's game, this time with a statement finish.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Portis against Drummond. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Over in the corner, Portis. For 3, Middleton. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off on the layup.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Now here's Schroeder. Morris trying to free himself up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Holiday throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Davis is checked in for Morris. James in the post, defended by Middleton, and it's in there. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
LeBron against Middleton. James outside. Launches a 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's Milwaukee now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here. Something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And here's Schroeder. The shot, no good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a cup. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Amazing feeling. I've been playing this game for a very long time, and just trying to make a player that looks like me, but not really that close. It's really special that I actually get to have somebody that looks exactly like me. I'm really excited for that.
This is a dream come true, you know. When I was little and I was playing 2K, I was always thinking about, damn, like, I should be there one day, you know. I want to be there one day, and here we are.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
Downtown Milwaukee is so the Nets starting 5. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here's Durant. Irving passes to Durant. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
To the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving passes to Harris. There's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton finds Holiday. Now here's Giannis. Defended by Griffin. Here's Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Lopez powering through that time.
And here are the Nets. 6-point game.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Here's Lopez following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. Passes it to Giannis. And it's Durant with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, Irving with it. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
4 on the clock. Durant wide open. He fires. It's good. This game is all even.
such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Lopez up top. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. The three from Harden. But they get it back. Back to Durant. Antetokounmpo against Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Here's Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harris. Here's Middleton. DiVincenzo. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Nets trail by 3. Harden left side. To the paint. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
That's what you come to see there. Blake Griffin sky high on that dunk. The D has to keep him from getting that deep.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Harris. Holiday surveying the floor. Stolen by Durant. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Phenomenal basketball instincts by Durant. Picks that one clean and then sends it the other way.
Here's Middleton. A pass to Giannis. The putback. Brooklyn with the rebound. Got a piece of it. And a deep three from Harden. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes! Wow. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an it.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's KD in at the 4-man position. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Green. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his first points in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Dinwiddie against T. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
Inside. Here's Portis out to the wing. From downtown. Nora can't get it to go. Net shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Brown finds Jordan, hammers the alley-oop through.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Nora, the pass to Tucker. Good. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jordan, high post. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the Nets lead by 2.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Forbes, the pass to Portis. Pass to Nora. Portis in the post. He's against Jordan. Green with the block. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down hard.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And Brown over to help. Forbes, the pass to Tucker. Lots of room. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
The drive by Green. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Green. Jordan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. Portis with it. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And here are the Nets. A big stretch here going 10-2. Dinwiddie left side. To the inside. And then Jordan slams it in.
Look, DeAndre Jordan and the rim, those two are best friends.
Bucks trail by 8. Forbes dishes to Teague. Pass to Portis. He kicks to Forbes. And taken away by Brown. It's stolen by Teague. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Llewellyn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dinwiddie with the steal. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Portis on the 3 off target.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Got a piece of it. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name, James Harden was the man in the first. He had 8 points. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folk.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the two-guard spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Passes it to Portis, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. There's the lob for Harris.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Bucks. They trail by 14. The pass to Nwora. Now Teague. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Brooklyn leading by 14. Harden outside. Irving passes to Griffin. Harris outside. Fires from deep. That shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Portis. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lobbed up there for KD. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, we've all seen it. The mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
Teague finds Portis. Rebounded by the Nets.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
On the wing, Harris takes the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 18.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Harris against Teague.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Portis, the pass to Teague. Portis in the post, defended by Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Forbes can't get it to go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
That's his first personal foul.
1:49 left in the third quarter. And here's Harden for 3. No good. Shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. And there's the whistle called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And it's Green missing. For Milwaukee, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And it's Giannis missing. And here's Brooklyn. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Luwawu. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And Holiday throws it down.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Pass to Green. It's up a 3. And Lopez pulls it down.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Dinwiddie outside. They kick it out to Green. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been active. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Brown. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Yep, it counts.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Jeff Green. KD against Giannis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Griffin. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
That's a nice soft touch from Blake there.
Bucks trail by 14. Here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 21 in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Harris. To the inside. Here's Griffin. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Count it, good. He's got 23.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to KD. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the middle. And that one's good, Griffin.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Harden against Holiday. There's the pass to Harris. The feed to Griffin. Good D by Lopez. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Bucks trail by 10. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 22 is their biggest lead.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Holiday against Harden. Durant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Griffin. Back to Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shooting foul until the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Nets leading by 5. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from the summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Here's DiVincenzo. Giannis passes to Holiday. No good off the front iron.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Harris looking it over. Harden outside. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 5. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
modes do you play on?
I play everything, team up, my career, my team.
I play my career. I play All-Star team up with my friends online. I do fantasy leagues. I do all that. I'm a 2K head.
I play it all.
Really?
I play everything else. When it comes to 2K, I consider myself
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Staples Center downtown. Before
Kevin, thanks very much.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Harden. That one goes in. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Schroeder. The 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Here's Drummond. Some solid defense there from KD. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Here's Griffin. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Passes to KD. Over Davis. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contribution.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the basket by Blake Griffin. And they double up Davis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Irving passes to Harden. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron outside. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. LeBron drives in.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's driving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Irving surveying the floor. Harris outside. Top of the key, Griffin. The pass to KD. Sweet move, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Now here's James. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Irving finds Griffin. Back to Irving. Oh, Griffin in position, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Schroeder dishes to Drummond. It's not going to go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the basket by Harris.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this one.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Caruso. Feeds it to Morris. 2 points. That one goes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Brown. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Matthews. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Markieff Morris. Jordan the pass to Green. Back to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, somehow, some way, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Here's Caruso to the right side. Here's Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Now, here's Durant. Harris passes to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. Harden grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 6. Irving with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Harrell shoots it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And here's Harden. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Matthews. Matthews with the steal. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That free throw missing. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Griffin with the steal. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Katie against Morris. Harden left side. The kick out to Irving. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Jordan. Good D by Drummond. James in the post. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Pass to Brown. Lobs it up for Jordan.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Now here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jeff Green on the wing. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's LeBron. Jordan against Drummond. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And finished off by LeBron.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Pass to Green. Here's Luau. Inside, Jordan. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
James with it. 10 points for him. That evens the score. James has got 12.
James clearly one of the best offensive talents of all time in the NBA. A special scorer with what seems to be a limitless arsenal.
Tie game in Los Angeles.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden, and it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Those long arms of Durant helping on the break there. KD still got it all started there.
Schroeder against Harden. Passes it to LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
The pass to Griffin. On the wing, Harris. On the wing, Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Shoots. Harris, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And here is Los Angeles now. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Schroeder dishes to Davis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Drummond. Drops in the layup for 2. Drummond's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Now, here is Harden. Right side, Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. The dish to Harris. And the rejection by LeBron.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
Now here's Harden, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Pass to Irving. On the wing, Harris. James covered. To the paint. Griffin down low, working on Drummond. Irving from long range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. It's good. Griffin's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Irving. 1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. Griffin passes to Harden. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. Lobs it up for Jordan. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Well, I like that Jordan doesn't force anything. He just kind of lets the offense come to him, picking his spots well.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Brown after the basket by Los Angeles. Jordan finds Brown. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Matthews with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Caruso. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Lakers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And the second free throw, good. Nets trail by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Llewellyn. Brown with it for the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. The second effort. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane, and he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
The third quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 5. Live. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Matthews. Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Harrell. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Kuzma's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Caruso. Dinwiddie covering. Harrell kicks to Caruso. Jordan with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. And now we've got the intentional foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here is Harden. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pumping.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's Matthews, the 3. And for the Nets, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And some changes here for the Lakers. Harden the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. Dishes it to Durant. Harden against Schroeder. Harden the pass to KD. And good that time. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
James wide open. And the Lakers with another miss.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Irving dishes to Harris. KD on the wing. Back to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And KD the bucket on the assist from Harris.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And Drummond kicks it over to Schroeder. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. The Nets have gone a perfect 4-4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Harden the pass to Griffin. Outside, KD. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Durant. He dishes it to Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both in.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Harris, bounce pass. To the middle. Harden kicks to Durant. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's LeBron. Yes!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden scanning the floor. Caldwell Pope against Irving, and Griffin slams it in.
Well, you know what? Griffin's got him falling in right now, that's for sure.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
From deep, James buries it from outside.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Harden against Schroeder. For three, Harris. Offensive rebound, Nets. Durant kicks to Harris. And the pass to Griffin. 5 to shoot. No good from the left block. Here's LeBron. Money!
Elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron, as clutch as they come.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.